Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Darlene there is
4-speed.
Hey, baby.
Let me see. We had Myra, Terry. Good morning, Terry, and Samwana. Good morning, and I hope Tim's still here listening. But I know he's headed to work. Good morning, Tim, and my 4-speed. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Look, 4-speed. I tried to make sure that I didn't. As excited as I was like, let me go from the top to the bottom. But it's so glad to see you coming back on. It is so good. So good. I missed you. You guys, I've got to share Terry's work. He showed me 2 pieces of his work etched on glass and beautiful. Beautiful. Good morning, Monique.
Hey, Monique. I love you, girl.
And let me see. Good morning, Michelle. What I'll do is I'll share it on my Facebook, you guys, so you can see what kind of work he does. What? Okay. He's done another one.
Oh, boy. Cool.
I love seeing handcrafted stuff. Love seeing it. And I have not been creating, but I did for the little Hocus Pocus and the little old movie that I went to with my daughter. Let me see my little flower. My little flower done fell off. I didn't glue it good enough. But that's the little hat I made. So
It sure is tiny.
It's a little hat.
Are we all supposed to say, "Oh, isn't that cute"?
No, because that one's not cute. That one's not cute. Oh, see, Monique said, "Oh, that's cute." I mean, look, Sandy, I glued crepe paper and stuck some moss on it, an onion bag, and a big flower.
Right.
And Monique said it is.
We had it on her head.
Good for you, Monique.
And I did have to get the straws. I did have to get 2 straws. I thought they were eyeballs, and then they're little skulls. So I did. And then I thought, I'm like, what are they blowing on? I thought those were straws, but yeah, they're a straw, but they're a whistle. So. Oh, Terry. He's going to send the deer to Ben and the cross to me. Oh my goodness, Terry. That is so awesome. And I'm going to tell you, Ben is going to absolutely love that deer. Let me see. Let me see if it can share. Okay. All right. If it can show. All right. This is what the deer. All right. This is what the deer looked like before he done it. So that's what it looks like there. That's what it looks like. Isn't that so pretty?
Wow.
And there's my cross. Isn't that beautiful?
Yep.
That is gorgeous. Oh, Tim. You do some beautiful stuff, sweetheart.
Terry, that is amazing. And I'm glad that I am so glad that Ben could help you. He's amazing. There's some good people here. Let me click on. Okay.
Terry, that's beautiful, baby. Good.
I'm going to get this one day, figure out how in the world to use this new Facebook. Sanjuana, how are you doing? You always want to know how everybody else is doing. Good morning, Leticia. Leticia's on Facebook. She said, "Good morning. I'm in the car traveling and out of town. Came by to say hello."
Hey, Leticia.
Well, good morning, Leticia. Love from all of us. Love from all of us.
Amen.
Sanjuana always sends love and prayers to everybody else, no matter what she's going through.
For sure. Always.
12 years on dialysis. I mean, how can sometimes I can complain about anything when Sanjuana, such a beautiful soul, never complains about her dialysis. She's just a blessing to everybody else. Aw, Sanjuana. Good morning, Ramblin' Hick.
Hey, Rambling Hick.
I've had oh my goodness, I've had almost 2.5 years knowing Sanjuana. And you guys, she has always been upbeat. Upbeat. Oh my goodness. 20 years she's been on dialysis. Good morning, David. Good morning. Oh, I imagine on that mountaintop it is beautiful. I bet this morning is beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Bottle up some of that Kentucky mountaintop air and send to me. Uh, you better hush. Aw, thank you, Chris. I love you. Terry, you're okay, but you're no lady. You don't have to be a lady on this channel. We welcome all of you. Casey wants some of the Colorado mountain air sent to him. Then he bust out laughing. So, oh, he said the Colorado Rocky Mountain air. You guys don't. I'm gonna just let him stay in the kitchen and not even say what he's saying because He knows he's wrong. And made me miss my mouth drinking my coffee. How can anybody miss a mouth this big? You guys, yesterday, I swear, I felt like my bed just sucked me into it and didn't let me go. That's what it felt like. Or it could have been the 60-pound dog laying up my body with her head on my chest looking at me and the cat on my shoulder. So maybe that was why I couldn't move.
They were holding you down.
Yeah.
They had you pinned.
All right, let me see if. Well, MawMaw. Good morning from Australia.
Hey, Mel.
Good morning. How are you doing? And how's that baby of yours doing? Well, he's not a baby, but he's your baby. Xshy. How is Xshy doing? I know Traci, MawMaw, she has been hurting so bad that she is not able to come live and sing, and it's really bothered her. All right, I will share these. All right, I'll share these of what Terry has done. Hi, there's our other from Australia down there. Good morning, Joel. Good morning. Let me see if this is, yes. Okay. All right, that is a glass. So, no, he's all right. That is a glass he's doing. So, that is so pretty. So pretty. There's so many talented people that we have out here, and we do different. We all do different types of art and different types of painting. It's amazing. Um,
Let me say one.
Let me see what MawMaw.
Let me get that.
Okay, good, good, good.
Have a blessed day.
No, she's still hurting. She has another procedure on the 1st of October. It's okay. She has another procedure on November 1st.
November 1st. I think October's already here.
All right, Sonia, I love you and be careful. Be careful. Aw, San Juan, I wish you could too. I don't know if it's legal there, but bless your heart. Um, it's something that I voted on to pass, and they passed it, but it's up to every state to determine. Terry, it took you 3 days to do the cross because you wanted me to have the cross, and when you when you know somebody in mind, then that you want to give something to, it makes you it makes my anxieties because I want everything perfect. Monique said it's legal there. Oh, good morning, Callie. I'm going to put my earphones in so I can hear Denise better.
Yeah, Denise been talking to me.
Okay. Okay. I can hear you better when I put on my
I know.
headset. Good morning, Elizabeth. I love you, baby. She said, good morning, Sandy and Denise.
Good morning.
Mel, have you guys stayed pretty healthy and free from the sickness that's traveled everywhere? Oh, I'll tell her, Mel. I would tell her. They're trying to get scar tissue. I never thought before I had a second surgery about scar tissue and what it could feel like and how it could be painful. Oh my God.
The shots aren't working because they can't get it in that place because of the scar tissue.
Elizabeth, you guys, it is raining on Elizabeth.
Yes, it is.
Her three babies with ear infections and her still with that kidney stone.
Not fun. Oh yeah. We'll keep being prayers, babe.
As soon as I open my daycare, let me see. Callie, I was that way for yesterday. I had really no explanation. And you guys, today is 91 days for Tiffany. I want to get a cake or something, and we're bringing her home with us today. And I think it was somebody left me a message, and I tried to go back to read it. That said maybe a lot of my anxiety was from Tiffany being 90 days and me just getting anxiety or hopes that she gets past that 90 days. So I know that doesn't sound right, but even like with Casey.
Did somebody tell you something about 90 days?
No, but like Casey, he said this morning he's so proud. He's so proud of her and her 90 days and everything. He said then there's that part because of so much has happened in our family. He's waiting for that shoe to fall. So when you walk around like that, it's a constant in the back of your mind, the anxiety that will sit on your shoulder, you know? Yes, Monique. But it was who has the horse? Cinnamon. I think Cinnamon, the message she left me was pretty much right on key. I wasn't even thinking about it yesterday. I thought it didn't enter my mind. Sometimes we really don't know what's up there. We kind of push it to the back, and it is a each and every day thing, Chrissy. It's
Hey, Chrissy.
look, Mama told me to look at your last picture, but I was working with some bad internet this morning. So let me see what your last one. But all of yours are beautiful. Oh, wait. Is it the, oh, angel? That's what it is.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, I own 2 of hers.
Okay, throw that at me.
I'm just saying. And the rose is incredible.
Yeah. There's the angel, you guys.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
If I ever get my pictures taken, she's going to do my dogs.
Oh, God bless you, Chris. Thank you for coming by. I love you. I love you so much. I'm trying to read and
Chris,
keep my.
both of the ones I've bought from you make me smile every time I look at them.
Now, I saw the rose. What else did you get?
Oh, I got horses.
Oh, that's right. I remember. I forget about the horses that are. Okay. You guys, today I have Diana's behind me. Artfully Blind with Diana for alcohol. Oh, and it kind of matches the background. So I have this one up today. I'm like you, Sandy. They make you smile. They just,
Yeah. They bring joy to your heart, you know?
yep.
Now, I just want to let you know that on the 25th is my 2-year anniversary of being in the shop on YouTube. So we're going to do some sort of a blowout on the 25th of October. Just saying.
All right, 25th.
Yep,
All right,
it's a Sunday.
yeah. I'm gonna put Sandy's blowout.
That's right.
Do I need my outfit ready?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Shoot, I may even see if Trixie will come on.
See. Let me look. Let me write it down, you guys. If I don't write stuff down, I absolutely. All right.
Yeah, I can't believe I've been doing this for 2 years now.
Then you were brand spanking new when I met you. Brand spanking new.
And still wet behind the ears.
Yes. Oh, October 26th is Terry's birthday.
Well, happy birthday in advance, Terry.
So the 26th, Terry's birthday.
So all you guys are invited too.
And if you don't have Sandy's channel, shame on you guys. All right, the 26th. Oh, I already put it down, Terry's birthday. And let me see, my birthday Saturday, I'll be 56. Don't seem no different from 55, so.
This coming Saturday?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hmm.
I will do that, MawMaw. I hear you humming. So November 1st is Joshy's surgery. wait, November 1st, on a Sunday, is that MawMaw, is that right? November 1st, is he having surgery?
Okay, now I have a serious conversation to have with you.
With me? All right.
When you're not distracted.
All right. Well, let me write this down then. And I bet that's when her her appointment is instead the 1st.
Oh, thanks, Terry. Terry said that I look like I'm in my early 40s.
Ain't he so sweet? All right. So I'm sure. All right. Go ahead.
All right. What is your favorite stone?
A pretty opal, but I love the fire in the opal, but I also, because I'm not a frou-frou expensive girl, I also love that ring that Denise wears because it looks like a pink ice cube. It looks like a pink ice cube.
Yeah,
And
rose
pink is,
quartz.
yeah, and
Okay.
pink is my birthstone color. So opal's the birthstone, so it's the stone. But yeah, I absolutely, it looks just like a pink ice cube to me. Good morning, Diana. Mel Mel says she has that word amethyst.
Amethyst.
Oh, I said amethyst ring. Yeah, I like those too. What they got, the peridot or something where you see the different colors in it. This was sent to MawMaw and I hijacked it. Let me take it out of the bag. Diane, I am.
No, I don't think that's an amethyst. Oh shoot, and the stone just left my head. I'll think of it in a minute.
See, what kind of rock is this?
Well, it's a titanium coated druzy.
I just have it up here and I look at it. It's beautiful. So things like this, anything, Sandy. I still have MawMaw's other rocks up here too, or stones. I mean, I done told you, I could get you to make me a ring.
Yeah. Did you hijack that from MawMaw too?
Yeah. And then the matching necklace.
Gee whiz. Chrissy said turquoise and coral are her favorites.
Well, you know, I still like my little man with the heart in the center with the coral heart in the middle. Monique, I love you. See you in the morning.
Bye, Monique.
Look, I'm just simple. And I like the stones that do this, and but like I said, I don't know what the name of them are, where they have the different colors in them.
Okay, Aurora Borealis.
So yeah, I like that too. I just,
Okay, well, maybe the list would be shorter if I ask you what you didn't like.
no, it wouldn't. There's not any jewelry. There's really not any jewelry that I don't like. Except, well, I don't like pearls. I mean,
You don't
not
like
real.
what?
I don't like pearls, like real pearls.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a pearl
I'm not real
girl.
fond of them either. So,
And I like. Hey, good morning, Gail. She just joined on Facebook.
hi, Gail.
Um, and the metal that I like is not shiny silver. I like the
Antique look.
yeah. I like the kind of yeah, and I like copper. But I like the unfinished looking silver and stuff like. I'm not the shiny gold girl, and I'm not the shiny silver girl. Look, if I sport this around, if I sport this around and covered it with fingernail polish, you know good and well, I am a simple girl. It was dull, my little stretchy ring, so I sit here and put fingernail polish. All right, MawMaw, I love you, and I promise I will let Traci know in a email. I mean, not email, but a message. I'll probably copy and paste to her. Yes, MawMaw. So good. Now, oh, Tara said mood ring. Yeah, I used to like those too. So,
Okay, Christy, I love you, sweetie.
love you, Chrissy. So, Sandy, do you understand more now, or are you more confused?
Honey, I'm more confused than ever. So, what is your big toe size?
Oh, I can't wear nothing on my big toe. I can't wear no toe ring.
Well,
I,
I thought you ran around barefoot.
I do sometimes, but I can't wear toe rings. Um, I will get Casey to do one of my rings today to size it on the whatever you guys call it. He calls it the Barbara Mandrell.
Yep.
So I would get a ring and have Casey size it for me and let you know. Because my right hand, of course, is
Bigger than your left.
yeah. Terry, when my hair's crazy, I put on something. So I put on my cat ears today to make me just feel a little bit better. But I had a good time Saturday, you guys. I sat in this chair, just laid back, and we watched the movie, and it was the girls from the home, from the rehab home, came down, and we were all in the living room, and April had her fake fireplace on, and she had everything you could imagine you could want to eat: pizza, cupcakes, different kinds of popcorn, anything and everything. I don't even know what she's done with all of it, but to curl up in the chair and we watched Hocus Pocus. And I can't believe that movie is that old. And I'm sitting there mouthing the words with them. I smell children. And the woman does her mouth. I can't do it. I smell children. And
You know that movie is doing better now than when it first came out?
It's because my age group and then my daughter's age group. You know, that was something her and Tiffany watched together. And now here they are. She's opened her home, you know, to Tiffany. And so, yeah, I mean, the age gap in that room, you
Yeah.
know, but we all just loved it. I think I looked it up. 93 is when I think it came out, 93.
Well, how could you not love Bette Midler?
Oh, good morning, Dawn. Bette Midler. I would watch every movie she was in. Every movie. And even one of them was Beaches. I
Yep.
cried.
Yep.
I cried at that movie. And she is such a wonderful, she can
You are
sing.
the wind beneath my wings.
Oh, don't give me chili bumples now. Chili
Yeah.
bumples. Good morning, the truth. 1 Timothy 3:16, God manifested in the flesh, justified in the spirit, seen by angels, preached among the Gentiles, believed on the world, received up in glory. Love loves these ladies of chat and inspiration. Thank you, truth. Thank you,
Blessings to you, the truth.
thank you. There's Cinnamon.
Hey,
Oh yeah, yeah. I love her too. I do. Very much. And Cinnamon, thank you for your message. It was like you hit the nail on the head yesterday. But Bette Midler, I would watch First Wives Club. When they finally put that on Netflix, oh man.
that's a good one too.
Oh man. I was so excited. I told Casey, it's on Netflix. Um, so they're putting a lot of the old ones on Netflix. Maybe because they're thinking they're about, huh?
Maybe because we're all stuck in the house.
Well, and they got a lot of flack. They're being sued about a movie they made. So, I mean, there's been two that had people up in, you know, but anyway, I'm glad they're putting some of the older ones on.
Which movie was that?
Sweeties, cuties, cuties, I think.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Um, but yeah, I love all of those. And I sat there and I was like, I smell boy. And it was like, um, it was fun. Kevin had football, and I'm sitting there propped up in the chair eating pizza and some cheese dip on these chips, onion dip on these chips, a mixture of popcorn and candy corn and all this stuff. And I'm sitting there eating all that, and I didn't even get sick. And
Well,
then
that's good.
I know, and then 8 o'clock, I'm in the car, and I get a message from Kevin. Do you need your pajamas? Are you spending the night there?
Was that a hint to come home?
Yeah. And he was beautiful. I mean, because I don't go nowhere, but I told him, well, you got football Saturday. I'm going to a girls' night.
You just need him to tell. You just need to tell him to put his big boy pants on, and he's just going to have to suck it up and be home alone for a little while.
All right, big business. I'm going to look that one up. Good morning. Good morning, Myra.
Hi,
Myra
Myra.
Myra was the first one in this morning. First one in. Dawn, I watched this show on YouTube. I love it. And I watch it. It has Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda. And it has Good Morning, Killer Whale. No, it does not have Killer Whale in it.
Hey, Killer
Morning.
Whale.
It's what is the Grace and Frankie. It's called Grace and Frankie. Their husbands ended up together. So that's what it's based on.
That's a good show. I like it.
Cinnamon, I just what I read, and you know what? I tried to come back and read it, and I can't find it. But YouTube said they had um they had problems. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Killer Whale. I need all we need all the prayers that all of you can muster. Um, all of us in the chat and Sandy and like Sandy said, our country. There's a lot of prayer that needs to be going on. If you guys don't know who Killer Whale is, you need to. I saw on Twitter one of your um, one of your discussions I need to go to. I saw it on there yesterday, Patrick, and I need to go watch it. If any of you guys can't sleep at night, subscribe to Killer Whale, and he does like anywhere between 2 and 4 in the morning, 12 to 2 in the morning. He's a night owl, and you guys can go to his channel. Aw, Terry. All right, you guys. Terry needs prayer for his physical therapy today. Um, that's not fun. After my shoulder, I cried. I've never cried in physical therapy. And it wasn't even my shoulder that made me cry. It was my lower back, how they was trying to make me stand. And I couldn't. And so he had me sit down to try to work on my back. And it gave me an anxiety attack. I started crying. And I'm like, there's no crying in physical therapy. There's no crying in physical therapy. And I was embarrassed and I was like, I had my hands down. I'm like, no. So, Terry, my heart goes out to you. They even did traction on me for about a week. All right, Denise is going to try it again. She's done popped up and popped out and popped back in.
I'm sorry, guys.
I think I'm going to start calling Denise the little chili pepper popper.
There you go.
Hey.
Yes, ma'am. You guys still keep the Brim family in your prayers.
This is crazy internet. I am but great. I love you still. Baby girl. Myra. Hey, sweetie. Killer Whale. Oh, I miss a lot of people, didn't I?
Oh, Jennifer Hayes. I love you. I love you. And I thank everybody for all your kind words and messages yesterday. I was telling Sandy and Denise this morning. It's kind of you can take all the medication in the world, but um, when you have I don't even know what they call it, anxieties or uh, depression and anxieties and such as that, it's just something that'll hit you even though you take medicine. I just don't know why. Oh, Terry, two of his best friends are in the hospital.
Oh, Lordy. God bless them.
one of the Shamrock Pixie. We've been praying for one of her friends. It's been like her lifetime friend that had cancer. She went into remission, but she, uh, lost the fight with it. Or it's over now, and she's with the good Lord. But she was in her 30s, and
Oh, wow.
so you
Ugh.
prayers for the family that are sad and hurting, but she's not in any more pain. So yeah, Destiny told me that yesterday. um no, you never told me, Amber. And oh, Cinnamon.
Bless your heart, honey.
That's kind of how all of us. Good morning, JJ and AJ Gaming. Good morning.
Hello. Glad
um
to see you here.
I can't do the new kind of checking on we're checking on everybody. Yes, okay. I am still connected with J and J. Just wanted to make sure. Yes, but she seemed to be doing good from her surgery. She was really looked good and sounded good last night. Amber, I know we can hurt, and sometimes when you're younger, people don't think that younger people should hurt. And if something doesn't show up on the MRI or in the blood, they just will dismiss it. But I believe your pain. I know that you're hurting. On my Facebook page today, I come across a memory, and let me find it. But the picture is of, yes, it says, don't tell someone who has chronic pain to exercise because this is what it feels like.
Ooh, yeah,
Let
yes,
me
it
see if,
will.
yeah, I showed Denise. Let me see if I can find it. It's not nothing gross, you guys.
No, it's not.
Nope, it's not the kitty cat.
No, that's the cat. Mom picture. Oop, there went. Pop
Oh,
goes.
I
Woo.
think we lost our host.
Yeah,
Got my
she said,
clean of the screen. So it's one of those kind of days, you guys. Let me see. There it is. So anybody with chronic pain, that's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah.
Um, and you feel like nobody believes you. And there's really nothing worse than hurting so bad and sitting in the doctor's office and them looking at you like you've made the whole thing up, or you're lazy and don't want to work.
oh
Yeah. Or
yeah,
you're a drug addict and just looking for pills.
for good.
I hate
I had
I hate
to.
that look when they give that one to you.
I've had that
I
too.
did. My one of the PAs in my other doctor's office a while back. She told me that I was just that I just wanted medication. That's all. And I looked at her and I thought, You have lost your mind. And I mean, it made me cry. It hurt my heart that she would think something
Yeah.
like that. And then she says, I told my doctor, I said, I will never see her again. I said, you need to check her out because if she's telling patients this is ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
totally wrong.
I had one that put that down in my medical report. Well, he walked in, first time he met me, he walked in before he even shook my hand. He said, why are you on all this medication? And who told you you have rheumatoid? I'd had it for 10 years. So he said, I'm taking you off all your medicine. And I looked at him and I had that look. So he put down, I was so medicated, I was unresponsive. I drove that morning. I was so angry as soon as he walked in and accused me of not having rheumatoid. He's not a rheumatoid doctor. He's just a regular doctor. Used to be a pediatrician. And he walked in and then he put that down in my darn medical report, and that's one of the reasons my first hearing got thrown out. So when I read that, I was so angry. And you better bet I looked it up, called, and I said, that was not my physician that morning. That physician was so and so. And I put that for them to give it back to the courts.
You know, I thought they took an oath to do no harm,
Yeah, right.
and stuff like that. Pretty crazy. I got to go let the heathens out. So,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how are they going to do that, Myra?
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Well, there was two girls that had COVID from the home that didn't come Saturday, thank goodness. But the rest of them did. I didn't know it till after I got there.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it spreads now.
Let me tell you, we just know that's even like my youngest grandson. His whole class has had to be quarantined for 2 weeks because one of the students tested positive. So, but the crazy thing was his brother, they live in the same house, could go to school, but TJ was not allowed to. But at least he could. It just didn't make no sense to me. But hey,
Good,
whatever.
good morning, Mary.
You know, Tatum goes to school and he wears a mask. The only time they don't wear them is when they're outside. But the kids can't play, together.
Well, I haven't been wearing one to church. There'll be one or two. Like last Sunday, there was one or two that had masks, but I didn't
Well,
have one on.
one of our church members a couple of weeks ago um, passed away from the virus. So, it's these are people that I've known for a very, very, very long time. Because I haven't been in church in quite a while, but still, just the fact that now he's been in the hospital a while. So, I mean, of course, everybody's been around his wife, but she's only able to see him every once in a while. So, it wasn't like she could stay with him at the hospital at all.
Yeah.
They don't allow that.
I understand that, Myra, because when I worked at the conferencing center, if one thing went, if that bug started going around, nope. We would all try to sanitize our areas, wipe down our keyboards and stuff because we wouldn't know if somebody had to use our position. But it doesn't matter. because it would be through the air and heat unit. I mean, so many people,
Yeah.
and they would go to work with the flu because
Mm-hmm.
because maybe they didn't have any PTO, or maybe they didn't have any more FMLA for it. So for whatever reason, they couldn't be out because they wouldn't want to lose their job. So people would come in so sick because they did not want to lose their jobs. So I would um, I would catch stuff
A
when I
lot
had
of
to.
times I came into work sick, but I Lysoled everything.
Yeah. When I had my daycare, my immune system was better. I
Yes.
mean, I really, other than catching strep throat one time, I was never sick. The
That's because you've
babies
been
could
around
be
all these sick kids.
the babies could be sick as they could be. I didn't catch pink eye from them. I didn't catch nothing. Amber used to Amber right there, Amber Gray. Let me highlight my baby. Amber was bad to get asthma. She had asthma real bad. So
Oh,
I'd set her in my lap and I'd do her little breathing thing.
yeah. Yep.
So that was basically like most of what the kids like Amber would get sick with that. But if any of them was sick, I'd have to send them home because they couldn't. Oh, cinnamon or just stay home. I try my best to just I try my best to just stay home. But today, um, I don't have a choice because Keevan wants a certain thing for supper. He wants
Yeah.
16 bean soup. 16 bean soup. So I have to go buy the dried beans and put them in the foodie so that way they can cook quicker, longer.
Yep.
Get them some no sausage, long sausage. Cut that up in there.
Yep.
Tomatoes, onions, and
Uh-huh.
cornbread. So,
That's all you need.
but I want to
A
say it
budget,
again
everything.
because some of you has joined. Some of you have joined again. Thank you guys.
I appreciate you very much. We love you all. Y'all
Yes.
are what keeps us
Um,
going. As we
sending
share God's word, it's amazing.
sending prayers and
Yeah.
support means a lot, um, especially like I said when you have when you have any kind of disorder
Yeah.
and you just don't know why. Yes, Beth sent me a picture of that grandbaby. I
Oh,
mean,
I
how can
bet
you
she's
not smile?
beautiful.
How can you not smile um, when you
You'll
see a
have to
baby?
show me baby later.
Yep. And yesterday, I just didn't know. I felt like my skin was crawling, and I did not feel comfortable in my own skin, and you know, it's crazy in my head, and I I can't show it, but I have on my chest. I even had blisters where I've been wearing that heart monitor. You guys, I had to take that off yesterday, and it had blistered me. And he had made me break out. So I had to call the company. Terry, I love you. And yes, you're very much part of our family.
Love you,
And
Terry.
I'm super
Oh,
excited
yeah.
about all the things that you're making and that you've got your creativity back and your
Oh, yes,
work.
Terry. It is beautiful, honey. You keep on doing you. You are
And
perfect just the way God made you.
you
You
know,
just did.
on here, it's easy for me to, Beth, I have had, they asked me, well, are you allergic to any adhesive? No, because I've had a monitor on me before. I've done the EKG things. I've done all those kind of things. But I've never had that reaction. And I mean, it was like, it burned. And okay, baby, I love you, Amber. It
Love you,
burned.
baby girl.
And then it was little blisters. And so I called them and told them, and they're going to send me other ones. But no, I've never had that problem before. That's why I was like, wait a minute, this ain't right.
Oh,
Oh, Cinnamon, I could not breathe if I did that.
Nope, can't do that.
But
And then cards from me.
I can try to be there for anybody having like what we call sometimes a mental meltdown.
Yes.
Or I understand when somebody, their anxieties are up, and I understand all that. I just don't know how to um, be me when it's me, except for to stay in my room.
Well,
I
that's
told Denise, you guys, she saved my morning because she talked with me, FaceTimed with me, and so if I hadn't have FaceTime with her, I would have been crying, not knowing what I was crying for. I would have been a crying mess most of the day, but it helped talking with Denise yesterday morning. It helped tremendously.
just because I'm crazy like her, that's why.
All right, guys, I'm going to have to bounce out of here. I love y'all.
I love
Love
you.
you, Sandy.
Everybody, please stay safe.
Yes.
Please.
Amen.
We want all of you back.
Yes, you matter a great deal to us. And your
So
family.
I'll see you guys later today. I'm going to go live at some point.
Okay,
All
sweetheart.
right.
Oh, I
Love
love you,
you.
Sandy.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Yeah, Beth. See, I have
All
that
right
problem.
now.
By the time I put that mask on and get in the store, I'm already can't breathe. I just
Yeah.
I have trouble breathing, and like when coming up the back steps last night when we went to go get something for supper, I had to sit in the laundry room and sit in a chair real quick and catch my breath, and my legs just didn't want to work.
Yep.
So, you know, and I didn't even have a mask on because we went through drive-through. So that's why I'm saying when I wear a mask over my face and I have to go like in Walmart and walk for any distance,
Uh-uh.
I have to, every now and then look around. If there ain't nobody around me, I have to lower it and breathe.
Just for a second. I know the
Mhm.
feeling. Because I've done the same thing. It's just too much. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling very well today. This
I
head
mean,
cold is kicking my behind.
I did this. I was this
I'm
way
not.
before all of that started.
Yeah.
Casey would tell me sometimes in the store, he said, Mom, you're not breathing. And I said, what? He said, breathe. He'd say, in and then out. And I wouldn't think about it because my mind, if I was standing there waiting in line or doing something, my mind would be
You
thinking,
holding your breath.
yeah. my mind would be thinking of Tiffany probably in the back of my mind. And I would have all these thoughts going on. And I guess I hold my breath when I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Yes, Beth. They don't have no look. I had to. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. That was a typo, but I know what you meant.
Yes.
Good morning, Food Forest. Good morning. But
For us.
I was in the store one day and I had to lean back and kind of sit on where the canned vegetables was, sit on the, you know,
Yeah, the edge.
yeah, and I had to just sit there for a minute. Now, thank God my feet didn't slip out from under me because then I would have hit my tailbone. But I had to just wait a minute. Um, so I do believe they need seats. They need, you know, a place every now and then. But not everybody even has. Not everybody has wheelchairs. Not every store has riding lawnmower. Riding lawnmower.
Riding lawnmowers.
I know that not all of them have the wheelchairs.
The wheelchair.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and then our Walmart, they try to keep them, and people ride them. They probably people, young people, just get on them and ride them around like a go-kart.
Uh-huh.
So wearing the mask, it is hard. It
Yeah.
is hard.
But
But
then I just have to remind myself why I'm
yeah, but
breathing.
I don't want to get sick again and be sick for a month like I was. I I do not want that. I do not need that.
Yeah, it was rough going there for a little bit. Just because it didn't feel good.
Oh my gosh,
And I'm
Cinnamon.
going to feet.
Denise?
I know.
Cinnamon
I've
said,
seen that.
Denise said, Cinnamon said, Denise Keynes, time for a footsie's poultice slather. Oh, slather Vicks Vapor Rub on the bottom of your feet. Cover each foot with a plastic bag and wear 2 pairs of socks over that.
Gotcha. I will do that today.
Cinnamon, I've done that before and I felt like I suffocated, even if it was on my feet.
Well, if
I,
it does, I have to take it off.
I can't keep stuff on my feet. My feet can be freezing and me put socks on, but after I'm in bed, I have to
I have
get
to
those socks off.
the lightest pair of socks on my feet. I mean, the kind that you can't really feel a bunch. They're just there to cover up. They're soft, and those kind of socks, we cool. The mother socks, I kick I wake up in the morning, I ain't got no socks on. And I know it's because I've pulled them off. I can't handle it. I'm
I
like
didn't.
you. If I could sleep totally nude and be nude all the time, I'd feel better. Because I just don't like the way that feels. That's the way
Yeah,
stuff is very soft.
yeah. I had to have that discussion with my daughter about
Yeah,
clothing that I can't wear anymore, and she said, "Mom, are you serious?" I said, "Yes." I said, "There's sometimes I feel like on my hips that clothes like I could have a certain pair
yeah.
of sleep pants on." I said, "I would feel like that I have acid burning me on my hips." And I have asked Kevin before. I pulled up my shirt and like pulled that down. And I said, "Kevin, what is on me right here?" I said, "It burns." And he'd look. He said, "Nothing." I said, "Not even red? Is it not even red?" He said,
No,
"No, it's nothing." But you guys, it will feel like that I should have a blood red rash right on my hip part, and there won't be nothing there.
That's a fibro talking.
Yeah. And they say it's all, they used to say, no, that's just something they say when somebody is making things up. They just say, oh, it's fibro.
No.
And that's how it used to be. They really didn't believe it.
Believe me, it's real. I can testify to that.
All right. Cinnamon said it helped her when she had TB. That.
That's right. Lord, I'll try.
Yes, Mary. It's fibro. It is. I also will have a place on the back of my shoulder on my left side. It'll feel like somebody is sticking a pin in me. And I tell Kevin, oh my gosh, check it. Something's stinging me.
Nothing there.
All right. Food Forest says, all right, when it pops up, I want to highlight it. Food Forest. Okay. God's armor will protect you. Careful, never hurt anyone. Wash your hands and don't touch your face. Avoid some more of those that don't know they are here. God is good.
Amen.
Well, now Leticia is on is on YouTube. Good morning again, Leticia.
Yeah, love you, sweetheart.
Yeah, Food Forest. We just try to stay out of the store. Try to stay out of the store. I'm thinking of Traci. I got my M&Ms. Kevin brought them to me this morning.
Oh.
He brought me some M&Ms, and in the other bag, his bag. There was little Reese's cups. Well, I got into those. I'm kind of unwrapping one right now, real easy, while I'm talking. I'm spreading out the foil, but yeah. So there's that one spot on my back, and what happens is I have to get him or Casey to put pressure on it. And when they put pressure on that spot and rub it out with their thumb, it stops. Yep.
As long as it's not a light touch. That light touch is what
Well, yeah, that spot has to be some pressure on it because it's a nerve. But you guys, the human body will never ever be completely understood. Oh my goodness, God made a woman to have a baby.
Yeah.
How awesome is that? That a human being is in us, surrounded by fluid. I mean, how in the world? That is the most amazing thing in the world to me.
That every time I see a child being born, I think, Lord, that's a miracle.
All right, Leticia, I'm glad you're here with us while you're traveling.
Oh, yeah, Leticia. So good to see you, sweetheart.
But and the brain, even though it's not very big, they cannot understand everything in the brain. Human beings are so complex. There's nobody, I don't care how smart they are, will never understand everything that God has done for us.
That's why a lot of times, even a blood test or your CT scan, MRIs don't show anything, doesn't mean it's not there. It's just they don't have, they just can't see it.
Oh, Food Far said, peace, grace, and love is why women give birth. God bless the child.
Amen.
Oh, she said, Leticia said her husband's got the radio loud, but that's okay. She can still hear us. Um, it. Yes, we have pains in childbirth,
Yes,
but
we do. It's
but
strange.
the curse of Eve, I think I've said this before, was not really the having the baby, but can you imagine how she felt when one of her children, what Cain did to Abel?
Yes.
That had to be awful. So I say the pain in childbirth is not the actual childbirth, but it's raising the children and the pain you go through
Oh,
as a
yeah,
child.
we do.
Me and Tiffany talked about it Saturday night, and she's mourning her baby, and I said, "Give that time, you'll see her again."
Oh, yeah.
And I told her, I said, "I understand how you feel. I felt that. I carried that for a year. I was there with you." I said, "I grieved for you." Yeah,
Oh, she
so,
did. You don't know.
um, when your children, like my grandmother said, when your children are little, they're on your toes. When your children are grown, they're on your heart.
Mm, exactly.
And I have never forgotten her saying that. I never
Mm-mm.
will.
I'll tell
And
you what. It is the greatest joy you'll ever have having children. It is also the greatest heartbreak you'll ever have.
mhm,
The heartache is that's a
yep.
tough business.
But I love mine.
Oh yeah, I do mine too. There is.
I love both of them. And I tell Tiffany I'm proud of her, and she don't understand. She'll tell me, "Mama, I don't know how you could be proud of me." I said, "I am, and I love you." And I said, the bad things you said are not telling me you love me when you told your dad and not me when you were angry at me." I said, "I cried one time and I asked your dad, will she ever tell me, will I ever hear my daughter tell me she loves me again?" And I bust out crying. And Kevin would always say, "Well, of course." See, he had the faith that I guess I didn't. He had the faith that was hard for me. I would come on here every day with you, with everybody. Um,
Yeah,
and I know everybody prayed, and I should have had more faith. But I always would pray, am I ever going to get to hear that again? And I did, and I have.
and you
And
will
and a
continue
lot of
to.
yeah, a lot of you guys gave me hope because of your stories. Oh wow, Cinnamon. Cinnamon
So she got
had TB.
TB.
They said my dad was a carrier. He
Yes.
test he tested for it, and for some reason he never had TB, but I don't know what it meant the way they explained it. I don't know if he was around somebody, if they had it, he wouldn't get it, but he could have transmitted. I don't understand
Yes.
that.
And it happens. My oldest son is a carrier, which his sons aren't. Thank you, Jesus. Of the type of leukemia that is very prevalent in our family itself. Oh
Good,
yeah, Grace
good,
Tony.
good morning, Grayscale, Tony.
Morning, Tony. You ain't
Tony,
seeing me, but that's okay.
I
I'll
I
see y'all when
absolutely,
we get ready to go. I'll pop in to say bye anyway.
I will be here tomorrow morning.
Yep.
That's why yesterday. Oh no, Mary. Mm-mm. Mary, a few years ago, some of you might remember when it was. A guy was on a airplane
Yes.
and he had TB, and he some on the plane contracted it. It was an outbreak.
Yes.
TB is it. A lot of homeless people have it, but they traced it back to this one guy, and it was a big, big thing. Um, they they really he knew he had TB. It could be cinnamon. I don't think we fully know. Um, I really don't think we fully know.
Nope.
But I just know I was sick. They said it was before December, and several had it across the street where my husband works. They were out of work. Keevan was out of work 2 weeks. I think it was
Yes.
almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, 'cause
And
he had to
then
be quarantined.
yeah, I didn't think I was ever going to get well in December. And then Casey got it. We called it the Crawley crud, but Dwayne called it CTD,
Yes.
computer transmitted disease.
Admitted. Yeah.
And all right, Food Forest said, love always wins. God loves us. Much love and respect, fellow earthlings. Giving and sharing is an act of peace. You are your brother's keeper. Do good as you being a soldier of Christ, Jesus Christ. Bye. Bye, Food
Bye,
Forest.
Food Forest. Love you.
Much love and
Thank you.
so glad to see you here this morning. So
Oh,
happy to see
yeah.
you here.
Been
So
wonderful.
yes, there were so many people sick in December. And then I caught it again, and it was the same, exact same. And the only difference was I was able to sleep sitting up. But I just
Yeah.
thank God that He brought me through it. And I pray that I don't catch it again because that was awful. That was awful.
Yeah, it was
But
pretty bad.
but yesterday I felt bad that I didn't just come on in here and get on the computer and do what God says, hey, this is
All
what
right.
you're supposed to
Stop.
do.
Stop. 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 What? Um,
So, sometimes you guys know I'm way out in left field and wild and talking 90 to nothing. And there's sometimes that there's also the times I can't keep my thoughts straight, and it's embarrassing. Um,
yeah,
I
you're talking a little bit slower right now.
yeah, and I don't
Yeah.
tell anybody most of the time, but there's sometimes that when there's more of us. Mary said that was my body talking to me.
Uh-huh.
No, I have been having to do a lot of laundry. We finally got, everything fixed back there. And I still hadn't uploaded the video, but I will. Um, but just trying to catch up laundry, put a kink in my back, and I
Yeah.
just could not get the kink out. And then Saturday, I think the way I was sitting in that chair sideways looking up at the TV,
Oh, yeah.
I was kind of twisted. So, yeah, Sunday was bad. Monday, I couldn't even hardly move either.
Yeah.
But yesterday
You were
was just,
sick. You were
yeah,
sick Monday. Every time you got up, you were sick.
yeah.
But you're better
Um,
today.
zinc, vitamin C, D, CB complex, calcium, fermented ginger. So I need to get me some
Yeah.
fresh ginger. 'Cause these herbal things have ginger and vitamins in them. Plus, I'm taking the old lady vitamins, Centrum Silver.
The ginger
I'm
is the
taking
only
those.
thing that I don't take. The rest of it I take every day anyway. But the ginger, no.
And they're big. Those vitamins are so big, but I take them.
Yeah.
You guys, Saturday,
I
Tiffany
hear
was
that.
sitting here, and I was sitting in front of my makeup, in front of the bench that has my makeup in it. And I told her, I said, hand me that tiny hat. Well, number one, I said, hand me that little hat, tiny hat. Number one, this one was sitting right there in front of the computer, right in front of it. Then I had these, which I make my little tiny hats from, they were sitting up under there. So Tiffany said, Mama, and she's looking all around the room. She said, Mama, you have to be more specific. She said, I'm looking around. There's hats everywhere. You have to be specific. Oh, yeah. I didn't think about it. There's this one in front as well, right here at the keyboard. I said,
Yeah.
okay, give me one of the ones right there. And so, yeah, and I sat here, and Denise was sitting with me while I did it, while I made my little hat.
Turned out so cute.
Mary,
That's adorable.
I, yes, I like that verse.
Yes. It's a good
And
one.
when I was going down through my verses, um, I looked at that, and it's like that one jumped out at me. And I mean, I have a lot. Um, I have a
You're
lot
not
of them.
kidding. She ain't kidding. She got a lot of them.
So, but I just wait until I get everything set up, and then I just find something. Yeah. If we fix our eyes straight ahead, and if our gaze is on Him, then we're not getting caught up, like you said, in all these crazy things.
I
We're
know
not.
lots of crazy things out
And um,
there. You have to be very careful.
I like what my buddy said, grayscale painting Tony, when he was painting. Um, Nobody knows what each of us feel like in our skin. None of us know.
Very true.
And when you're on social media, um, and especially, you're on Facebook, how can you take offense or report somebody if you don't like what they say? You need to just go somewhere else.
Exactly.
And I appreciate Tony, and you know,
But
um,
wonderful, awesome people in the
I
chat.
I try to stay, I try to stay in my own lane, like Todd said, stay in your own lane and be true
Yeah.
to yourself. Um, if I'll be glad when everything political's over,
Yes.
You know, God knows. God knows how things are, and we know that from the Bible how things are going to be. My
Yes.
goodness. Um, but
Well, look at it. All these hurricanes, all
it
these.
takes it takes a lot. I mean, you guys, I love you guys, and when
Yes.
oh, Sonia, good morning, Sonia. 1 minute
Hey,
ago on
honey.
Facebook.
Oh
Let
my
me,
gosh. Hey, Sonia.
she's on Facebook.
Love you, sweetheart.
But um, if you guys voiced an opinion on your Facebook, that would be fine. It might not be my opinion, and it might be, but I love you guys. I love you guys. And that's the problem. There's too many people that are, if they loved you to begin with, they would still love you no matter what your views are.
Oh, yes.
And,
Very, very true.
and so, I love
Yeah.
all of the different people, all the different people from around the world.
Yes.
I mean, I love
Really,
it. I love coming on here and being with you guys. And usually, if I don't come on, I don't say nothing. But yesterday I just felt the need. Oh, even though I look rough, you guys know I don't care what I really look like. Um, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I was just having a bad day. And you're. I think
You
really, I
don't.
know
You
your
don't
prayers
love
help.
somebody for the way they look. You don't love people for the choices that they make. When you love somebody, you just love them for them. Period. Just plain and simple. That's not important. Sorry about that, guys. I got the door closed now. We're good.
Thank you. There are days when God wants you to merge into another lane because He wants you to be His voice for them to hear, like your FaceTime
Amen.
with Denise yesterday. Yes, and He did. He spoke through Denise that, you know,
I am.
oh,
Y'all
Mary.
have no idea.
Uh,
I'm
Mary
blessed
says
by this.
she loves the diversity and the exchange of thoughts and opinion. It keeps her mind pliable.
Yes.
Yeah, um, that's true. If we only had one, hey Ben.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Ben.
well, Ben,
Oh,
I love
beautiful.
you, and I'll
I
tell.
love you, Ben.
I'm going to tell Tiffany that you left a message yesterday for her 90 days, but we love you and prayers
Wow.
for your wife every day. Prayers for your wife. Um, so this is kind of long, but I'll read it real kind of quick. The
Oh, it's
keys to
good.
the kingdom is
It's
Luke
good.
10:17 through 20. And the 70 returned again with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Rejoice not that the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven. Again, Luke 10:17 and 20. Um,
Amen.
so
Just listen to
we all have different gifts, but gifts of
Yes.
the spirit, gifts of to paint, to create, to maybe be an inspiration. Denise, through her love, is a gift, but the greatest gift that we should be thankful for, and I say it at night, Lord, thank you for loving me. Thank you
Yes.
for coming into my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm.
Ben, yes. You guys, Ben's wife has a hard time, so keep her in your prayers, her and Ben both.
Yeah.
Cinnamon is
It's
coffee
okay
in
to take
the.
care, but
She got to be brave and get out of the bed, honey. I know.
Yep.
Mary, I would tell Casey. I will. I tell him that everybody asks about him.
Oh yeah.
You guys pray for him to get him a job. He's. Uh-oh. It's my friend trying to call. Um, he's wanting like a in-home job because MawMaw has fallen a few times, you guys. And day before yesterday, I had to call Kevin to come help Casey get her out the floor because I can't. I feel bad. All I can do is run, get the phone, and call for help.
Yep.
So you guys
failed yesterday.
Yep, and Alvin failed. So pray for these. Um, pray for these people that are hazardous to their own self.
Yeah. And I sure can pick him up. I can help him get up in different ways.
Wait, are we expecting somebody? I know. Are we expecting somebody? All right, you guys. Let me see. Hello?
Somebody ran back, blowing the horn.
Okay, I love you. I don't know. All right, Denise, someone cut my cam off. You keep talking.
Alright, well, as much as I can. Yep. You guys are really a blessing to all of us. Man. Everything's right. We got the best of the best in here, and I love the prayers. I love all that stuff y'all give back to us. Man, that's where a lot of times our strength comes from. It's from each of you. And it's like, we want to be strong enough and faithful enough to be here for you guys.
Oh, you guys. Okay. All right, I'm back.
Safe. Your place is safe. It's full of love. That's what we want. Sharing
all right,
God's
you guys.
word everywhere.
I've got to get off here. I have a friend that was outside blowing. First she called, then she was blowing. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here, and I love you guys, and I promise, yes, I'll be back tomorrow, God's willing, and the creek don't rise. I'll be here in the morning.
I love you guys very much. Y'all stay safe.